bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Yeah, and every starting pitcher in a game comes out ready to fire, hoping that they're going to have a big game. What they don't plan for is giving up base hits on the first two pitches of the game. Well, it is what it is. Now he's got to find a way to limit the damage.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Nimmo, the runner at third. Rosario over at second. McNeil at first with no outs. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one, as this is bounced foul. It's still 1-2. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Number 30.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Conforto, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
fouled away. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. Right side, fair ball down the line. One run is scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second.
The second baseman, Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he puts it on the ground to second. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead it 4-0. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Now here's the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Conforto is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Second, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
one of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Mets 4 and the Astros nothing. Now at the plate, Dominic Smith. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and two to Dominic Smith. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He singled to open up the ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rosario is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Here's a pop-up now. But this will land untouched. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in now, Jeff McNeil. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Lined hard toward right center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Last half of the second set to go. Next will be the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Hit to third. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Has a look, now the pitch. George Springer stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for Houston. They trail here 4-0. Top of the third set to get underway. Into the box, Pete Alonso looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Now the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Bregman has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now back, left fielder, J.D. Davis.
So digging in now, J.D. Davis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They lead it 4-0. Stepping in, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
No, inside.
On the ground for Cano at second. Reined in. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Striding in for Houston, Garrett Stubbs. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center.
Giving chase is Nimmo.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. Davis brings it in.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bregman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Count even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros leave one. They're down 4-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it, and that retires the side. So they breathe. Bottom of the inning now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hit back toward the mound. Rosario's got it cleanly, and there's one away.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. to short. Rosario brings it in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Guriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 2 left for the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9, Brandon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ready now, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Rogelio Armenteros enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Rogelio Armenteros.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he grounds one briskly to short.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Mets lead this one 4-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
No balls and one strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Garrett Stubbs is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Fastball called strike. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. One and one, here it is. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Still 2-2. So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. fly ball to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Left side, but well foul. And he misses there. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Mets out in front 4-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and into bed next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. From the stretch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Weekly hit towards first.
Gurriel brings it in.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back, and they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. To the bottom of the 6th inning, the Mets are out on top, 5-1. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
George Springer the next to hit. Fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So here's Josh Reddick as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
Fouled off. Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dominic Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Ready for another shot now, Ahmed Rosario. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
At the plate now, Jeff McNeil.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Jose Urquidy will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 65, Jose Urquidy.
Pete Alonso will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here's the 0-1. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 left for the Mets. They're up 5-1. So striding forward now, Garrett Stubbs. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we
Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Garrett Stubbs is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at ball one. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Digging in once again, Alex Bregman, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Michael Conforto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Now here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Davis. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Astros 1. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Number 44. Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Justin Wilson.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. Popped him up. Ramos is there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
Very well.
So coming to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 5-1 our score as we play the eighth. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Conforto has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
1 run, 7 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. To second, there's Cano. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They're down 5-1. Framber Valdez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th.
Leading off for the Mets, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. But with nobody out, no sense pushing it. He'll hold on at first with a sharply hit single.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
So now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. Drilled on the ground to short. Barehanded for one to Gurriel, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Mets 6 and the Astros 1. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
To the plate now, Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
Seth Lugo takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Lugo.
At the plate, Garrett Stubbs, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Michael Brantley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Last strike now for Houston. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Mets put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Jacob deGrom notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The